All right, I'm looking at another vertical today. I haven't done one of these in a while. So the way vertical works is it's like Wordle, except your guess is vertical instead of horizontal. And then it's still giving us the green and yellow and gray as if it was horizontal. So essentially, you guess a 5-letter word, let's say train, for example. It's gonna essentially color this as if the T was the first letter in a guess, the R was the first letter in a guess, the A was the first letter in a guess, etc. So it's basically telling us, are all of these letters the first letter? And then also yellow, of course, means it's in the word, but it's saying it's not the first position. If we get a yellow R, it's not saying the R is not second, it's saying the R is not first. And then there's your final guess down here. You get 5 vertical guesses and then the last horizontal guess. Actually, train's not a bad start. Let's go with that, why not? Okay, so there's an A and an N, but they're not first. A and G is my thinking, probably. So if it was A and G, you could do something like clang. So C and L might be good to try. I'm less inclined to try the A second, although the A could be second, obviously. The N could be second too if there was an S. I mean, we could do something like clans, but I feel like it's better to do some new letters, and I don't necessarily think, I mean, the A could certainly be second, but I think it'd be good to check some new letters. Let's do CLE. Actually, let's do lens. I don't know. Oh, okay, so there's an E second. Okay, so now I am thinking EA, and we have no reason to guess an E at this point. I mean, there could be a second E, but we've already got EA and N. It's probably not gonna have another E, most likely. So EAN, G maybe? Or could be a T. Or it could be something else, like began. Began would be good. That's pretty good. Now, I could guess that. So there's not really a reason to guess an E until we think we know the answer. But began is certainly a good possibility for the answer. And I think EA is also pretty good. So let's go ahead and do began. Is it began? It's not began. But it is EG, and the A has to be 4th or 5th. And so the A and the N have to be 4th and 5th. So it's gotta be either EGNA or AN. So it's gotta be like this, but it's not began. What's that gonna be? Vegan. Let's do vegan. Is it vegan? Hey, it's vegan. All right, got it in 4. Very nice. So 3 is the best I've ever done. Oh, actually, so it looks like apparently I've done 4 of these. It's been a while since I did one, I didn't remember. I've done 1 in 3, 1 in 4, 1 in 5, and 1 in 6. So next time I need to get it in 1 or 2, apparently. That's gonna be pretty tricky. So, all right, cool. Well, there we go. The answer was vegan, which is interesting. So began, lens, train. So it is a little bit tricky. You have to kind of think about what letters are most likely to be first, what letters are most likely to be second, and then guess a word that uses several of those letters in all the different spots, even though they're most likely to be in that position. So anyways, let me know if you did today's vertical, how it went for you, and be sure to subscribe for more puzzles.